Hello. Right, where's the game? The game is there. We load the game. We play the game. And my mouse is in the wrong position. Stream Deck. Move the mouse. We don't seem to be dropping any more frames apart from the first outage of the morning, so winning. I've changed a few settings. I don't know if the quality is going to have dropped off on the stream. Do let me know. But from my point of view, everything seems to be okay, apart from the fact that my microphone is still slightly in the way. There we go. It doesn't look too bad. Are we still running at 70? Yeah, 720, 60 FPS. That works for me. Can't have it streaming any higher. Not entirely sure if it's because my bitrate can't handle it, but mostly it's because Twitch won't let me stream any higher than 720p. Oh well. Let's just go with it. Go with flow. Should I? No, I'll leave that turned off for the moment. Yeah, we'll leave that turned off until I've got a good head of steam on the stream, and then I might turn on my preview window again just to see how things are going. Well, that looks like it's out of shot, so there we go. Now, I have made some changes to the stream once again. Predictable at this point. Oh yeah, we launched an orbit last time, didn't we? Yes, changes mainly consist of I've tweaked a few settings on the output, so hopefully we stop dropping as many frames, but you never know. There's our navigator and terminal.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Really? I'm in the mood for some entertainment. Yeah, got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source? That... he turns off?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber.
Oh.
Perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
That turned out to be deeper than I thought it would be, I'm gonna be honest. I guess so?
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Ah. What about your last captain? Do you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Ah. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Oh. Ooh, interesting. Venus's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Venus?
There is a bounty on his head,
even.
one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Make it so, Edda. No, no, don't do no.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Oh. Well, what use was that, then? I mean, you just can't get the help these days. What Why do you say landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Interesting. I want to ask about something else, somewhere else.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Okay then, you can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Okay, point proven. Smart ass.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more.
Ooh.
Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
That was fast. Also, that sounds much like the Citadel in Mass Effect. And I like the Citadel. So this is going to be rather interesting, isn't it? I want to ask somewhere else.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
There's more than one place. Emerald Vale and Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
I caught my chair on the desk then. Okay, so she doesn't like it very much. What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Okay, I don't think medical assistance is going to help you very much there, but his head was sort of, yes. Doesn't surprise me that they came to supply a parking ticket, though. How is Edgewater faring since we left it? Oh, actually, while I'm thinking on, give me a moment. I just want to check something. Oops, no, that's the wrong thing. I've just realised this is probably going to kill my bit rate. Get rid of that quickly. Hopefully that hasn't dropped me any frames. Yeah, and I think I'm going to drop that actually. Maybe? Yeah, I'll leave that off. I'm not entirely sure if this game's that family friendly. I might need to look into the definition on that. Anyway, sorry. Where were we? How was Edgewater faring since we left it?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
Well, at least she's pleased about it.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
I have no idea. How do I know about these places? Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port in Fallbrook.
Okay, why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Okay, Smuggler's Port.
It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Oh. Well, fair enough.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh, really? We've gone down the route of a smart speaker now. Okay, fine. Tell me a joke.
How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically.
Okay. I like that one.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my... That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Why does that not surprise me?
Now playing a Spacer's...
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Talk to you later, Ada.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright, I'm curious. Let's go and see what the crew quarters are like. I'm guessing these are my crew quarters. Do, 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 do. What happens if I stick my face right up against this one? Nope, okay. And this one is... Wow, ooh. Oh, I like that. That's nice. There's my bed. And a bin. Oh, I can transfer stuff to this. Okay, right. That's good. Let's see about getting rid of some stuff then. I'm going to put that in there. Hey, Paz. The Outer Worlds. Oh, do I? Do I? Yeah, no, we'll keep that there for the time being. Latest game by Obsidian. Sort of a spiritual successor to Fallout New Vegas. Right, what else can we get rid of? What does that do? Stuff. Actually, not really much I want to get rid of, unfortunately. Oh, I know. Let's put... assault rifle. Spare plasma gun. Shocky stick. Two assault rifles, so that can go in there for the moment. Shot cannon I'll keep in case I come across any robots, and I want to test that rifle out at some point as a sniper rifle. And that's already lowered my carrying capacity quite a bit. What does that do? What does this do? 200 health, nope, keeping that. Mind attributes, looks like a part of a gramophone stuck on an aerosol can. Move some of them in there. Oh, hold on. Take. Ah, okay, that's how we do that. Right, but we'll keep 3 of them on us just in case. So keep the cell tuner, I suppose. Keep that, keep that, keep that. I don't like the fact that this just locks up and down. Oh well. Let's put one of them in there, and one of them, and one of them, and one of them. Is that all the capacity I have in this bin? That's a bit annoying. Ah, well. No, didn't the Phineas tell me that there was a sentry saber? Okay, well, that can go in there as well. That's not what we wanted to do. What did I just pick up? Oh no. Sentry saber. Oh, there it is. The holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided that you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits and to unauthorized personnel. I think that's generally what that means anyway. And otherwise, the result of being attacked on sight. That's fine, I'll just blow their heads off. Message from Alex Hawthorne. What? Viewing message from Hawthorne A. Please select the following options. Hawthorne's unread message. From you, unread... You... Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you. Oh, I can't read today. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Okay, logs. Only unread message there. Shrink Ray. Captain's note. Note to self. Remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lap, just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away and forget about it, maybe. Or, if I had asked, a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test the claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I have heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured these were just stories, to be honest. Laying my eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumours. More to be had. Captain's note. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the last hope on the groundbreaker. Look, Undum was really free with the drinks. He seems to like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardettes yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have ever heard that before. But here is the good part. The Mardette said that the mad scientist kept yelling about Hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Captain's note. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglecting and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folk of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's there not to respect in that? Exactly. Now, I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down an additional rumour permeating to others of these signed weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check on the black market merchants in the Groundbreaker, and in Fallbrook. Interesting. No, it's not a smoking jacket, it's actually part of a karate gi, but whatever. I only wear this, what I've got on at the minute, because at one point, technically before going to Japan to train, I ordered myself a new karate uniform. Only the calculator on the website was completely... well, it asked me to put in my height and weight, which I did, and it gave me the size of karate gi to buy. However, the gi that I ordered, that it told me to order, was built more for a giant twice the height of me and about 3 times the width. So the trousers, which went up to my chest, have since been thrown into the charity shop, and I kept the jacket because I quite like wearing it around the house. I've never owned a smoking jacket, but then again, it is me, so chances are I will probably end up buying one at some point. I enjoyed those logs. Right, let's see who else we can snoop on. Oh, wow! All of the rooms have opened, and there is a robot. Why is there a robot? Who is the robot? Is your name Bender? Hello? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched into its chassis includes the letters SAM. Okay, well, okay. Is that a robot companion? Cool. What's going on in here? Hey, Pavari.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Yep, sounds like the sort of man he's got to know. I think it's time... Oh, heavens no! No, I'm not dismissing her. Bugger off. Why do you have a spade? What on earth are you doing in here? Examine. Banged up toolbox, full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be easy, say for... Digging around in here would be... Oh, wait, what? Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger or a sawtooth on a sawtooth blade. Ah, that makes a bit more sense. Also, why is there a fancy wrench? First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Ah, oh, that's sweet. That's an awesome wrench. He had good taste. Looks like something you'd see in Overwatch, to be honest. Plant. Base's choice, of course. Book. Modern steel wrench in U. The book is heavily graded with doodles in the margins. Fair enough. Index of the banned literature. Principal rules, management, morals, consequences of mind, manual led astray, official list of banned titles, prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing and penalisation of offenders. Charming. That's a lot of heavy ammo. Scribbling in these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Santo. Textbooks. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked under the spines. Fair enough. He's got a library. He's moved his stuff in here really fast. Hey, Vicar. Oh, what's that? Tarot card. Tossball trading card in mint condition. Okay, fair enough.
As always, I am at your disposal. What's occupying your thoughts?
A great many things. Tell me about the book we picked up.
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Fair enough. Let's talk about the personal quest of yours.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
That's the plan. Remind me, why do we do that? That's the plan. Okay, that done. In a horrifying vision of the future, the board has been overthrown by the sedious and slovenly savages of Monarch. Only Halcyon Helen can rescue the colony from indolence and entitlement. Approved by the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Oh, bugger off. All hail the corporations. Oh, that's pretty sparse. Oh, wait a minute. I picked something up before. Oh, there it is. OSI smells suspiciously like iceberg and aged whiskey. Oh, iceberg aged whiskey. Man has good taste. I wish to try this iceberg aged whiskey. Somebody find me a bottle. You will be handsomely rewarded. She's disappeared. Where's she gone? Oh, no, I thought I could pick that up. Just realised as well there's no radio stations. I mean, it makes sense, because at least in Fallout you had all the old-timey music to listen to, but I wouldn't have minded some sort of radio station to listen to as I was wandering around. What's in here? Oh, well, the great mystery of what's inside the room with the oil slicks being solved, it's just the toilet. That's sort of anticlimactic. I was thinking of an engineering bay or something. Alright, and here's the engine room. Yeah, I can't pull that out while we're in. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me I can't pull that doodad out. Oh, there you are. Suppose it makes sense she's one of our first recruits because we'll need an engineer to keep us going. Can't get into that. Weird. Okay, well, we'll take them. Yo, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Oh, I was just on that
I
terminal.
request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay. Do computers dream of electric sheep? Oh, there we go. Search term SAM. First SAM result. Experimental note. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say, a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun.